Here are the 6 questions that we did in class to review for substitution, which will be on our test this week. Okay, this y minus 7 is supposed to be replacing that x right there. So that's what I'm going to do. Y minus 7 is this part plus y equals 1. 2y minus 7 equals 1. Add 7 to both sides. 2y equals 8. Divide both sides by 2. We get y equals 4. That's half of the answer. Now to find the rest, we're going to substitute that in here. We'll find the x this way. It says x equals y minus 7. I know that y is 4. So x equals 4 minus 7. X equals negative 3. Writing it as an ordered pair, the answer is negative 3 and 4. If you did not get that, copy that one down. If you're in class right now, guys, I'm going to go a lot faster than you can copy, so I'll put this back up for you. If you're watching on YouTube, just pause it. Number 2. Okay, the problem was 2x plus y equals 10 and x equals 2y. If this were just x equals 2, you would put a 2 in here. But it's not x equals 2, it's x equals 2y. We still do it the same way. We're just going to put where x is going to turn into a 2y. So we take that first equation, 2 times, and instead of writing x, we write 2y, plus y equals 10. 2 times 2y is 4y, plus y equals 10. 4y plus y is 5y, that equals 10. Divide both sides by 5, y equals 2. Yeah, I am going fast. Pause if you need to. In order to solve for x, it says that x equals 2y. And I know y is now 2. So it's 2 times 2, x equals 4. So the correct answer written out as an ordered pair is 4, 2. Number 3. 8x minus 5y equals 21. Y equals 4x minus 9. And YouTube's like, what was that? That was one of my 3rd period kids just helping himself to my microwave. Okay, if y equaled 4, you would just turn that into a 4 and just do the math, 5 times 4. But it doesn't equal 4. It equals this whole thing. I'm still going to do the same thing. This y will be replaced by this algebra thing. So I've got 8x minus 5 times 4x minus 9 equals 21. Then from here, we have a lot of algebra to do. 8x minus 20x minus 5 times minus 9 is a positive 45, and that equals 21. People who are making mistakes with this are making mistakes with the distributive property. So double check your work before you go on to the next line. 8x minus 20x is negative 12x. Plus 45 equals 21. Subtract 45 from both sides. I'm getting negative 12x equals, what is that, negative 24? Divide both sides by negative 12. X equals a positive 2. Negative 24 divided by negative 12 is positive 2. So I got half of the answer. To get the y, I'm going to use that equation where it says y equals 4x minus 9. I know what the x is. I know that's a 2. So I substitute again. 4 times 2 minus 9. Y equals 8 minus 9. Y equals negative 1. The answer is 2, negative 1. Number 4. There are 6 of these. Number 4 is 4x minus 6y equals negative 16. Y equals 3x plus 19. You probably already get it, but just in case you don't, I'm going to remind you that if y equaled 3, we would just change this to 3 and go 6 times 3 is 18. That's something you've been doing for a long time now. But now, instead of it being just a single number, it's an algebra expression. So y is going to be replaced by 3x plus 19. Shh. So we now have 4x minus 6 times 3x plus 19 equals negative 16. You guys are going to need to help me out. I don't have my multiplication with 19s very good at all. This is minus 18x, and this is negative. What's 6 times 19? 114. Thank you. Equals negative 16. Put the x's together. We're getting a negative 14x minus 114 equals negative 16. Running out of paper. All right, add 114 to negative 16. That's going to be negative 14x equals, I'm doing this part in my head. What is that going to be? 98, right? Is that 98?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, and what is 14, or what is 98 divided by 14? I know the answer is negative. I just need you guys to do 98 divided by 14 for me.
7.
Thank you. X equals negative 7. To find y, we plug that back into here. Y equals 3 times negative 7 plus 19. Y equals negative 21 plus 19. Y equals, what, negative 2? So your answer is negative 7, negative 2. That is number 4. I'm going to come back and show you all these to the class that's here in real life, but everybody else, we're moving on. Number 5. Okay, if you're in my class, we do have a notebook check this week, and these things need to be in here, which is why I'm recording it and uploading it today. I have negative 6x plus 3y equals 0, and y equals negative 5x plus 28. All right, this whole thing is going to go in where the y is. So negative 6x plus 3 times negative 5x plus 28 equals 0. Negative 6x minus 15x plus, I don't know what 3 times 28 is. What is that?
Wait, what?
Calculator people, what's take 3 times 28 and tell me what you get.
84.
Thank you. Equals 0. Okay, put these x's together. That is minus 21x plus 84 equals 0. Subtract 84 from both sides. Negative 21x equals negative 84. And I'm not writing out every single step. I'm trying to save a little paper here. These are long problems. Now you divide both sides by negative 21. A negative divided by a negative is positive. 84 divided by 21 must be 4. Okay, so I have the x, I need the y. The equation for y is y equals negative 5x plus 28. I know what the x is, so I substitute that. Negative 5 times 4 plus 28. Y equals negative 20 plus, 28. y equals 8. Your answer is 4, 8. Okay, the sixth problem. This is the one that's tricky, and there's more than one way to do it. 4x plus 5y equals 21. 2y equals negative 4x plus 30. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to divide everything by 2. 2y divided by 2 is y. Negative 4x divided by 2 is negative 2x plus 15. Once I have this done, I can substitute this y in right here. I didn't use this equation except to get that one. I'm going to use this one. So 4x plus 5 times negative 2x plus 15 equals 21. That's how I thought to do it. Other people I saw did elimination, which is fine. 4x minus 10x, 5 times negative 2 is negative 10, plus 75 equals 21. Put those two together, you get negative 6x plus 75 equals 21. Negative 6x equals 21 minus 75. Okay, can someone run that for me? I'm going to screw that up if I do that in my head. 21 minus 75, it's negative, I don't know, 54. That's what I was thinking. Okay, now divide that by negative 6, and we get x equals 9. That's a negative divided by a negative, so that 9 is positive. All right, now we know what x is. I can substitute it back in here for y. Y equals negative 2x plus 15. I don't have to put it back into this one because this one is the same. I get y equals negative 2 times 9 plus 15. Y equals negative 18 plus 15. Y equals negative 3. So the answer is 9, negative 3. And that is all 6 problems. So make sure that's in your notebook. I am going to be checking that this week. See you guys later. Bye.